I was 5 months pregnant when my husband, Marcus, left me. There was no warning, no slow unraveling. One moment, we were having dinner, grilled salmon and rice, I remember, and the next, he was packing a suitcase, saying words that felt like knives. I can't do this anymore. I need more from life, and you just don't get it. At first, I thought he meant the stress of the baby, the long nights, the uncertainty, but I was wrong. He left me for someone else, a wealthy older woman named Celeste. She was glamorous. She had power, money, and a taste for men like Marcus, ambitious but shallow. They met at a fundraiser he attended for work. She sponsored his dreams, as he put it, helped him launch his new consulting firm, bought him a new car, and introduced him to people who called him brilliant without knowing a thing about him. He followed her like a moth to flame, intoxicated by her wealth, convinced he had leveled up in life. I didn't hear from him for weeks after he left. No calls, no messages asking how the baby or I were doing. He vanished like a thief in the night. But I wasn't broken, at least not completely. The real twist came a few days after Marcus left. A lawyer called me. "Ms. Bennett," he said, "my name is Mr. Holloway. I was a long-time associate of your late father. My father had passed years ago, leaving behind a modest estate and a heart full of memories. But Mr. Holloway had a different story. He invited me to his office. I went, not expecting much, still carrying grief on one shoulder and a baby in my belly. He handed me a sealed envelope. Inside was a letter, in my father's handwriting. "My dearest Lila, if you are reading this, it means the time has come. Mr. Holloway has kept this for the day he deemed you ready. You may not know it, but over the years, I invested quietly, discreetly, in things I believed in, including people. That wealth was never for me. It was always for you. Use it wisely. Let no one else define your worth." I couldn't believe it. Along with the letter were documents outlining an inheritance, several $1 million in investments, a beach house, and controlling shares in a company I'd never even heard of. It had all matured, quietly waiting. For me. I sat in silence, stunned, not just by the money, but by the timing. Marcus had walked out thinking I was just a struggling, soon-to-be single mom. But the truth? I was holding more power than he could ever imagine. I didn't call him. I didn't need to. Instead, I began building a new life. I hired a financial advisor, bought a warm, sunlit house near the coast, set up a nursery with soft colors and bookshelves full of stories. I joined a prenatal yoga class and met women who reminded me that strength could be quiet and healing could take its time. The months passed. I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, Ava. She had my eyes and my father's calm spirit. Holding her for the first time, I whispered, "You are loved, you are safe, and no one will ever walk out on you." When Ava was 3 months old, I saw Marcus again. I was at a cafe with a friend. He walked in, looking older somehow, thinner, eyes heavier. Celeste had apparently moved on to a younger investor. She'd left him the same way he left me, suddenly and without apology. He spotted me and froze. I was laughing, feeding Ava a bottle, sunlight in my hair, wearing confidence like a new dress. He came over cautiously. "Lila," he said, "I have been searching everywhere for you." I just looked at him, calm. "Were you?" He glanced at the baby. "Is she mine?" "She's mine," I said simply. "But yes, she's yours too." His voice cracked a little. "I made a mistake. I wasn't thinking clearly." I shook my head, gently rocking Ava. "No, Marcus, you needed more. More than I could give you, apparently. So you left, and I'm grateful you did, because it made space for everything I didn't know I was capable of." He blinked. "Can we start over? I miss you. I miss us." I smiled, not out of love, but out of freedom. There's no us to return to. I've built something better. And the best part? You'll never know just how rich that life really is. He stood there, speechless. I turned back to Ava, kissed her tiny forehead, and walked away.